Hello and welcome to this quick video based on essay writing tips. Before writing, it's highly recommended that each student should underline key aspects of the question or topic in order to make sure you know exactly what you must address in your response. Following that, you must begin your brainstorming process. This will help you get all your ideas down on paper, which will then get you to identify aspects of the content which are relevant to the question or topic. And then you must organize all of these into sections of introduction, body, and conclusion, and you must stick to this plan. Failure to do so and you deviate and your work may fall apart. Within English and of course in other subjects you will have a prescribed text and of course a related text. So it's highly advisable that you make a note of all related texts that you're going to use in your response. So make sure you choose texts from a variety of sources in a range of genres and media, for example, film, multimedia, and of course maybe visual texts. We get to the writing, the essay and the introduction. Use the wording of the question straight away. You then refer to the studied content consistently throughout your response, and of course outline the approach you use to answer the question. In the main body, in the core, make sure the thesis statement or the point of each paragraph addresses the question and topic. This is vitally important. You can then develop your essay by addressing the first aspect of your thesis in the first paragraph of the body and relating this to your prescribed text or indeed your studied content. Then you must elaborate your point by referring closely to the text or content to support your point. Now this is vitally important. Some quotation is essential. If you do not quote, you're going to be pigeonholed into that C bracket, whereas if you include quotations, you improve your chances of climbing into that B and that A bracket, even the band 6 area. Please make it easy for the marker to follow the flow of your argument by using connectives such as in addition to or moreover, on the other hand, consequently, etc. All right. In the conclusion, this is one of your most important parts of your piece of work. You must summarize your arguments and restate your thesis. Draw some conclusions about the subject matter and its representation in your subject, but please do not bring in any new points that you haven't discussed previously. It's highly recommended that you use Peel or a variation of that method in order to compose a sophisticated and coherent piece of work. If you stick to these guidelines, you're on the right track. So for example, Peel, P equals point, E equals elaborate, E again means evidence, and L means link to the next point throughout of your work. Within your point, you should respond to the question. This has helped to maintain focus and coherence by signposting your argument. In your main body, please use synonyms for words that occur in the question, not the actual words from the question. If you start using the words from the question, your work becomes repetitive. Elaborate on your point. That means provide any explanation and elaboration needed to expand on your point. And evidence, this is straightforward enough. This shows the marker that you have engaged with the text and you can provide quotations, techniques, and connect them to an episode or incident as a whole. And finally, link your next point through the core of your work back to the topic question. So you must explain how your evidence has answered the question. Overall, the final piece of advice is to practice your writing. Good luck.